It's delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Live. We are live, guys. Welcome back to the live stream. We've got Nima. Nima, say hello.
Hello.
And then we've got Scorch with us here as well. What's going on, Scorch?
Yep.
We are doing a little bit of a collaborative stream tonight with me and Nima. Scorch is just here, tagging along with me, of course. But yeah, we're chilling in Palia. We're gonna get some grinding in. Nima, have you said anything to your chat yet, or what?
No, but you just did. Hey everyone, welcome back to Palia.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, no, it's all
Just
good.
doing your intro too.
Yep, I thought that'd be perfect.
All right, perfect. Sounds good with me. Modify, what's going on? Leo, thank you very much for tuning in. We got Kellogg in the house, Rat Bear, we got Turtle. Some of my chat says, hello, Nima.
Hello, Cody's chat.
Dude, it's been a long time. We have known each other for a while, but we have not done any collab stream. We wanted to do a couple collabs on, I think, was it Small Lands? I can't remember what it
Yeah.
was.
Smallland.
Yep, it was Small Lands,
I
and
call
then
it.
it just never happened. So it's all good though. We're here in Palia. So what do you think so far about the game, Nima? Where are you at with it? This is like your first actual ability to play, right? You didn't play through any of the playtest?
No, I didn't play any alphas or others.
Okay. What about you, Scorch? Did you play anything playtest wise prior to this?
Nope. Nothing.
Misty, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. And SKZ, thank you very much for tuning in. JRO, thank you for tuning in as well. So Nima, I'm curious. Fill me in. I've been playing since like the very first alpha that the game had like over a year ago. So fill me in on what your thoughts are.
Life's too short to spend it badly
I
dressed.
really like the art. It's both cartoony and not, because it's very soft. But I didn't like the waiting on the house much, but you already knew that.
yeah, which makes
'Cause
sense.
you were there. But yeah, having a good time. Progress seems steady. even a bit fast at this point.
Ah,
Okay. Very
But
cool.
I
I
don't
must get
mind
back to
the
my
lack
work.
of grinding.
Right, which is good. I mean,
Yeah,
it kind of has
exactly.
like has a good balance. I feel like Misty, thank you for the cheer. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the basic, I guess, response that I expected from a person who's never played the game before. I think that the waiting time on the house, I also kind of agree. I don't. We were talking about it a little bit in your stream, earlier today, Nima. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of in the same boat with that. I don't really see it being necessary. You know what I mean?
It feels very Facebook gamey. I was just talking
For the
about
wait
that
time?
with someone. Yeah, because usually you have a wait time unless you pay for it now and you can finish it right away.
Except
And that's
they
not the
make you
case.
wait and they just don't just don't let you pay.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
not that I
interesting.
want it to be paid, but
Well, right. I'm actually glad
That's
that it's
usually the
not
case.
paid, but yeah, but you know
Yeah.
what's interesting is it makes me curious, to think that like now I can vouch for the developers, right? Because I can say that ever since like I've been playing Palia, they have said numerous times, to all of us that they 100%, like had no intentions adding any sort of like speed ups or like, pay mechanics. So like I can honestly back that claim up, but I'm actually wondering like if originally when it was designed prior, like I wonder if that was the mentality behind it and then they scrapped it after they got negative feedback. But I will say that negative feedback would have had to have come prior, prior to them announcing it to us then in alpha.
hmm
But that's something that I guess someone could speculate.
it's a weird combination of paid content and not paid content. Like
Right.
it's not going any set way.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's kind of like middle between everything, not really
Like
taking
they
a
couldn't
side.
make up their minds.
Right. Yeah. No, I get what you're
'Cause
saying.
They give you all these wonderful clothes, but of course the best clothes you have to pay for.
Right.
But there's also no clothes to unlock or to work for. That's something.
There's no like free clothing that you can then also pick up. Your character is kind of just set to what they're wearing that you have access to from the very beginning of the game unless you pay for it.
Yeah, but what I enjoy is games where you actually have to work towards. Like a very rare item you can only get if you either get a lot of something or maybe you get a rare item, a rare drop.
Right. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. We've got Brad that says, yeah, I'm in the waiting, or yeah, the waiting time on the house is a little frustrating. Had to do it twice because they got reset. Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, that would actually suck. That would be a little bit more annoying, I would assume. Nam says, I usually play games only on my Switch, but definitely think I'll start playing this ASAP on my PC. Yeah, I mean, Switch version is supposed to launch this holiday season, so you won't be missing out on anything by playing it on PC, I promise you. They're going to be coming out with it in Switch, and my guess is with the Switch push, they're probably going to introduce some more content, is what my guess would be. Fan of Trains, thank you very much for tuning into the live stream. I appreciate it. And then we also have, oh man, it's a hard way of explaining their name. Josh, Jaws. I'm gonna call you Jaws because that's what it looks like. But Jaws 2001. Thank you very much for following me. I appreciate the love. But yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I mean, for me personally, I definitely agree with you. I think that from being a mobile gamer, right, I'm like, very familiar with microtransactions, you know what I mean, and pay-to-win mechanics. And Scorch obviously here is too. So I would say the game definitely isn't pay-to-win, but I will state that it is kind of a little bit frustrating because it is walking this weird line between, it wants to have some sort of microtransactions, but then it's like you said, it's almost like they couldn't make up their mind or they couldn't decide where the best place to put the microtransactions without making people upset would be. So they kind of just were like, oh, we're going to have skins. And then they're like, which, by the way, are paid skins, and they're only paid skins. So, I don't know. It is an interesting...
Yeah, because the tailor in the game, Yell, he runs the premium shop. That's all he does.
Right, correct. Yep, exactly. I do agree with you, though. I think it would be nice, like a nice addition to the game, if they would add the ability to buy. And I know it's been suggested over and over again in our partner, communication line with the devs. There's definitely been a lot of suggestions when it comes to adding cosmetics that you can get by buying them with gold, like in-game gold, because I think it would, like you said, add that level of like you can achieve this stuff in the game, and then they could still have, in my opinion, premium ones that you can't unlock in the game besides paying for them. It'd be just very similar to something like other battle passes where you get exclusive cosmetics if you pay to unlock that battle pass, and if you don't, then you can buy whatever other cosmetics are in the shop that you can get for normal currency. So I get it. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. Another thing that a lot of people have suggested too, when it comes to the cosmetics, is selling separate pieces. Like right now, you have to buy like full sets, where you get like the chest, the head, and like the pants.
Oh,
There's a lot of
yes.
people that have suggested where it'd be nice to be able to just mix and match. Like if you open up a set, let's say you like the chest piece of one, but you want the head piece of another one, they should offer you the ability to buy the individual pieces. And then also another content creator I heard mention something the other day, which I thought was also very valid, that they think the prices for one set is too expensive, and they think that if they think that the developers would actually sell more, of the cosmetics if they dropped like down to like the normal looking skins that are in the shop to like $10, a piece, or you know what I mean, something like that, to where it's like at a much lower value. But they think that people would be more apt to buy them, more often than if they were a little bit more affordable compared to buying them, at $20 or $30 a pop.
You're joking. They're.
What?
I'm gonna check now how expensive they are.
Oh, the pricing on them? Yeah, they're actually pretty expensive.
That's more than I generally pay for a full game.
Yeah. So if you look at the shop, I can't remember. Is it?
Where's Jill's shop?
You don't have to
one
go
thing
there.
I-
You can
I want-
actually go. You can actually go from your inventory. So if you click I in the top right hand next to the X button,
premium
you can go
store.
premium store there. So
The
if
one
you
thing that bothered me the most about the premium store was actually that I couldn't see a preview. Because you can click with the clothes, you can choose color combinations, right? And sometimes red is like pinkish, and sometimes red is like red, and I want to see a preview.
you can see a preview. I can see a preview of them.
Oh yeah, if you click here, but not if you look at them in like the closet.
Oh, I didn't realize you couldn't do that. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But-
Because if
okay,
it's
but
in
you
your
can do it here.
wardrobe. Yeah, because you're saying in your wardrobe. I get what you're saying. Because your wardrobe, you can see them, but you can't click on them because they're locked and you don't have them.
Yeah.
So it doesn't allow you to preview them there. Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's pretty smart. Yeah, the premium store, you can obviously access them. But if we look at like the pricing on them, like even like, let's just say like one of the Toothsayer ones at 2,500, right, or 2,550,
Yeah,
basically.
I was looking at that.
If
That's
we go,
$30.
yeah.
Well, 25. Let's say $25.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. So like if you come here to get to 25, I mean because you'd be looking at spending like $30 or well, no, you'd be spending more than that.
Outfit.
You'd be spending more than 25. It'd be 35 because you're getting the 2,000 coins for $20, and then you would be able to buy the extra $10 for 30, which would give you the 3,000, which would give you enough to buy one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
So it'd be $30 basically for that individual set. Now some of them are cheaper. Like you have some that are like, $12.75. I mean, obviously they look different, and that's subjective, I guess, if people like it as much. But you can clearly tell there's a lot more work that went into something like this. Is it soothsayer? That's a hard word to say.
Yes, soothsayer.
Compared to like the herbalist, right? Like I feel like a lot more work you can tell has went into it, but that's why it's also cheaper. So I don't know. It's just interesting to me to think about like the cost, and I do agree with that. I feel like it is way more expensive than the standard what you would normally see for cosmetics. And my chat seems to agree, anyways.
So you get 3 times the same outfit, but with different color combinations for 5,000. That's $50.
So So the
For 3 times the same outfit.
Yeah, so what's interesting, So what's interesting
Sorry.
is So what's interesting is so a content creator actually just made a video about this last night that I watched when I was laying in bed. And he was very upset and annoyed. So like what's interesting is he had the misconception. So he thought that the 2,550 when it says /each is just an individual piece, like the headpiece, the chest piece, or the legs, and that's not the case. It's actually the entire single set. So like if you click in here, you've got the 3 different sets. You've got the Imperial, the Boreal, and then the Arboreal. I apologize if I'm butchering these names, but those are the sets that you buy. You get that entire piece. So that's what these are. You can buy, you know, the individual sets, or you can get all 3 of the designs, you know, which is obviously more than color. You can get all 3 of the designs, you know, for the total of 5,000. Each set that you buy has 3 colors that you can pick from within inside of that set. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So, what's in the bundle then? Is that
So, are you in the premium
the
shop?
yeah? So the bundle is for all 3 outfits, right?
Yeah, so there's 3 different versions of each outfit. So like each one is different. So like the very first one, like of the Soothsayer, we'll just start there. The very first one, obviously, you know, you can see the different ornate details, the different colors, the highlights. You can see a couple of the additional changes, like with stuff on the arms, the antlers, that kind of stuff. Then the second version, which is the Boreal one, that one again adds like, you know, all of these different, you know, body colored tattoos. The you know, gauntlets are different. The antlers are slightly different. I mean, like, now I know it's slightly, but it is, you know, technically they're selling it as a different, you know what I mean? You mean like as a different, like, let's call it a subset, right? It's a different subset of the Soothsayer. And then the same thing goes for the third one, right? Like it's a different variation. So when you spend 2,000, you're buying that full subset and the colors associated with it. So when you go to a subset where on the left you got the primary colors, you've got 3 different options there. Those colors will show up in your wardrobe that you can obviously change that specific subset that you buy. Now, the bundle, the 5,000, includes all 3 subsets. So you would get the Imperial, the Boreal, and then the Arboreal.
Yeah, that's what I realized. But I think $50 for 3 times almost the same.
Almost the same set. Yeah, I would agree with you.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. And I think that's what a lot of, like I said, and I think that's what a lot of people have complained about with that, because, you know, I do understand that. You know, I do get that I think that is kind of crazy, you know, to think that the set is the exact same. It's just reskinned or recolored, you know, that they want you to, you know, they want you to pay $50 for. And I think that was what the argument was. I mean, I
think it's also unrealistic from their side, because everyone's just going to pick one. And
correct.
Maybe buy that, because why would you spend more on the whole bundle?
True.
They're almost the same.
That's true. Valid point. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're correct. I think some of them, you know, if somebody wants a different pattern, because that's really what it boils down to, isn't it? It's kind of like almost like they're charging, or they're separating out the patterns for each of the same costume. It's kind of what it's like.
I really think they should make that a bundle, but make it like all 3 for $15 or something. I mean, it's just an outfit.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I mean, or not, I would agree with you. SKZ, thank you very much for tuning in. We got Yay, says, hey, Code. I don't really chat that much, but just watching the streams. Yeah, man, no worries, dude. I appreciate you tuning in and still supporting the content. That's all that matters. I appreciate it. Honey Apple, thank you very much for tuning in. Kellogg, thank you, by the way, for holding down the fort, man, on the codes. Guys, I will be doing some, I got a YouTube video currently going on right now that is giving away some closed beta codes. Nima, if you want to share it with your chat, too, and also if you want to post it, you know, and share it to give some of your followers some extra codes, too, they can. I'm going to be giving 3 away in that YouTube video, and then from here on out, for the next couple of days, my live streams, I'm going to continue to give some away via the live streams. So we'll probably give away at least 1 or 2 codes, maybe this live stream.
Yeah, I'm looking for the link.
If you do exclamation point, well, actually, I guess.
Oh yeah, I don't have your chat up. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's gonna be the tough one. I guess I can always send it to you too.
Here we go, videos. I did watch the video today.
Where'd Mama go? I don't know. She should be upstairs. Is she downstairs doing the laundry? Go check. Wanna come say hi to the stream? About to go night-night soon? It's not night-night times. It's only 7:18. Wanna come say hi? Cohen wants to say hi to everybody. Oh, you want to say hi?
Yeah. Hi.
Can you say hi, Nima?
Hi, Nima.
No, he can't hear you, but I love you.
Yeah.
What you been doing? You been playing? What? Everybody says hello. They're saying hi. Can you wave to them? No, you gotta look at the camera right there in the center. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. You can have one of those if you want to try it. It's nummies. This is technically Laffy Taffy. It's good. It's kind of hard though. Chew on it. Chewing on it? Hard? No? Alright. I'm going to put you down really quick so I can continue playing. Are you going to... Huh? Yeah, where's Mom at? Go find her. And then you're going to come back in here before you go night-nights? Tell me good night.
No.
You want to sit next to me? Okay, here. I'll get your... Go grab your chair. Right there. Your chair. Toes. Watch your toesies. Up there. All right, there you go. You can sit right here next to me. Do one of these? No, you're only getting one. It's way too late for you to have more Laffy Taffy than one. And with your craziness, you don't need any more. What? No, I said you can't have any more, honey. You already just had a piece of candy. No more. You just had one. You don't need any more. Ooh, a new movie. What movie are you watching? What movie you're watching? What movie are you watching? Oh, all right. I love you. No, I know he was fine. He's just come and say hi to the stream. I love you. All right, I'm back. Anyways, we got, oh man, do you guys have crazy names? Lynn, what is going on? Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate the love. DZ says, yeah, waving emoji. Rat Bear, what is going on? Alrighty, so, Nima, that is my only son. So I've only got one kid.
Well, better get to work then.
Do you have any kids? Do you have any kids or no?
No.
No children. Got you. Scorch, you haven't said anything the entire live stream. What are you doing?
I am concentrating on my chakra fishing.
Concentrating? Who concentrates? That's ridiculous. Oh man, I get to harvest my carrots. Let's go. Honey Apple says, only child gang. Yep. What were you saying, Nima?
I'm trying to figure out if cooking actually makes you money. I don't think it does. I think it actually loses you money.
Yeah, I think cooking mainly tries to boost your
focus.
Yeah.
Whatever the focus is.
You know what's interesting? That was something actually I was gonna say earlier, like that I forgot about. So I have asked like 6 or 7 different people tonight, right? Like different things about like tips and tricks, you know, and like just trying to get a better understanding, you know, of like what everybody thinks is better or whatnot, you know, so I can make content on the game. And it's hilarious because I've had, let's just say, you know, Brad, for instance, right? Or no, we'll start with Scorch. I had Scorch, you know, message me, right? And he's like, you know, oh, you know, definitely I would do the fishing, you know, wasn't it fishing, right? Fishing in Bahari Bay. And then it was like, you know, and then like hunting, you know, like certain things for like the certain antlers, right? And selling them because they're worth a lot of money. And then I had Rapthorn message me earlier today when I had asked him, who is another person, you know, that I'm friends with, that he plays pretty heavy. And so I was talking to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, he's like one of the best things that I found is really good, you know, is hunting. You know, if you're just hunting or not hunting, he said fishing. And he's like, you know, fishing's really really good, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, sounds good." And then later on, then he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "You know, hunting also is, you know, pretty good too because you get this." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then Brad messages me later on, and Brad's like, "Oh, dude, you know what's really good is if you go and do herbalism, like if you find a bunch of plants and stuff." And I'm like, "Okay, well, what's better?" You guys all say it's good.
Honestly, I think a combination of fishing and grabbing all those flowers.
Yep, the flowers. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Or
said.
on the coast, and you do both.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I mean, like we need to get like a spreadsheet going, you know what I mean? So then that way we can kind of like record everything down, you know, like what each item sells for. You know what I mean? Because then we can kind of like, you know, then narrow it down and figure out like, okay, you know, starting off in the game, you know what I mean? Like, here's what you would, you know, what you could target first, you know, for ideal fast money making stuff, you know?
What it sounds like I need to do is get the. Well, I guess I get slaving on the doing like 20-30 minute sessions of doing like each thing and then writing down the numbers and then seeing what gets me more money.
Right, exactly.
That's what it sounds like I need to do.
Somebody's got to do it. Brad says tomato farming is crazy profitable. Okay, so tomato farming now. So see, now we're growing crops, which seems to be profitable.
So well, that's actually the thing that the villagers point out is like humans used to sell their crops for loads of money. So that must be like the end game type money making method. Like I don't even know how much like tomatoes or crops sell for. Like
Interesting. I don't know either. I'd have to, like I said, check it out. Candy says, hi, Code. Glad to see you here. Just join the stream. Thank you very much, Candy. I appreciate you tuning in and supporting the content. Glad to have you. Catherine says, I think the food is supposed to increase your experience gain. It is, because if you consume food, it increases, or it keeps your focus bar high, which is what you see in the top left-hand side right above my name, or right below my name, sorry. That is technically your focus bar, and you should try to have that maxed out, like, which I don't, but you should probably have it try to max out as much as possible all the time, because when you do, it gives you bonus experience when you do certain things. Keon says requests from other players get you gold. I don't think so. I know you can request items from other players, like if you need a specific item you can request it, but I don't think you can request gold. And I think you can't. I mean, you could turn around and sell that item, I guess, if you really wanted to. And then Brad says if you combine tomatoes and wheat seeds across a 2-plot wide farm, it earns over 1,200 per 4-day cycle. Mostly passive. Just check every hour once. Forget about it. I think my last cycle gave me around 1,550 actually.
Okay, so see that's just like a good boost. Like every couple days, like you get extra reward.
But in the meantime, you could still be doing other stuff.
Yeah, that's just like an extra thing. That's probably more profitable in the, like I said, in game. That's probably what it is. So I actually might need to just go ahead and get started on this.
So
go
ahead.
How do we end up in the same server? Like
Coach, do you want to go ahead and send out invites?
Yeah, of course. There you go. So you guys all got an invite there. So basically how this works, Nima, is that if we wanted to join on the same server to see each other, then we normally, I think, have to just teleport to one another. Isn't that what we do? So like if we go, so when you go back to the friends list, if you click O on the keyboard, there's a little like next to our names, like in the top for our online friends or party, you will see that there is the option for the 2 little arrows that says invite player to server. So like I can just hit this and invite all of you guys to server.
Oh.
Server. We're able to sync with Brad. I'm able to sync with.
Yeah, that.
Oh, so it says so Nemo was able to join, but it says you can only invite players to the server every 30 seconds. So I had to wait, I guess, to invite.
No, you can't just spam. Like,
yeah, you can't just spam people or spam invite. I'm assuming.
You have to wait 30. Okay.
You have to wait.
Yeah.
Oh, and that says I can't sync if you're not in the same map. So I just tried you, and it said that you were on a different map.
Where are you at?
I'm at my homestead, so I'm in.
I'm in town.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the homestead as well.
Oh.
Guess that's the difference.
Okay, so I guess I have to be in homestead too, I guess. Or...
I'm assuming you just got to be on the same map. So like the homestead is different from, isn't it? What is it called? Kilimara or whatever. And then you've got the Bahari Bay. So like I think you have to be in one of those.
Oh. Wait. Am I already here? Wait. Oh no. I'm looking at Nima.
Yeah. He's already here.
I'm already here.
Where are you at?
We're just outside the homestead.
You know, that actually is Okay, so I don't know if you saw Nima, but I actually ran into you earlier today, a couple hours back. We were on the same server, like
Oh.
running to the town together.
I didn't see. I missed. I'm sorry. I'm
we, we,
sorry.
we no, but we came out of like the homestead near around the same time, and we're running. So I'm wondering if it tries to pair you with your community first.
It does.
It
It does.
does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. So if
Mhm.
like someone's online, it tries to put you on their server if there's room.
Correct. Yep. If we're all in the same community, when you go to log on, like if you're offline and you go to log on, it'll try to pair you with your community member, like the server that's got the most of your community members on it first, and then it'll go. And then I think it defaults to your friends list, and then after it defaults from your friends list, then it just puts you on something random.
Yep. Because here's Brad.
All right. Are you guys outside the homestead?
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm gonna jump.
Otherwise
I'm
we
gonna
wouldn't
walk
be able
out.
to
Then
see
I'm
each
gonna walk outside the homestead too and show you my my awesome Choppa skin here.
I saw there was like a blue lightning one. I'm so tempted.
Yep. Yeah, there's a blue lightning one. All right, I haven't loaded you guys in yet. Unless if I'm not on your side. Oh, there you are. Look at me.
See, when you get like big groups of friends playing at the same time, that's when it's really gonna get good.
Oh
I
yeah.
can already tell.
Look at this. I'm the only the Choppa simp here. Look at this. By the way, I don't know if you can see this or not, Nima, but look at this. Look at the paws underneath my feet when I jump up.
Wait, can you?
On the bottom of my feet, they actually have like the little like
they glow.
the heel and the
Beanie.
the little beans on the feet on the bottom of the onesie. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
So one thing I'm mad about that they don't have in the game, which really makes me mad being an MMO, /dance does absolutely nothing. There's no dance emote.
Wow.
Which wouldn't you
But
think from an
ouch.
MMO that's like basic?
But there's dance cosmetics at the very bottom. There's like hip hop costumes.
Where? In the store?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Go to premium store. It's
Wait,
scroll.
no, you're joking. You have to
got-
buy dance.
Where? I don't have any dance
uh,
cosmetics.
No,
No,
no, it's the making moves cosmetic set.
Where?
No. It's just it's the right on the right side. It's like a hip hop type, like old school.
Oh, you're talking about clothes.
Yes, clothes.
Oh, I thought you meant like they sold emotes, and I was like, what?
No,
Dude,
no,
you
no, no.
you got me. I was too excited. I was about to go buy the whole pack of emotes.
No, but I'm saying that they literally have a costume set that says making moves. So it's like, and they don't have dance moves. So it's like it's gonna come eventually. Just because
Right.
of that.
True. Brad, you want to get on this voice action, or are you just chilling? You gonna be no voice acting? What are you doing? We've got Rat Bear says toe beans. That's what it looks like. Yep,
But
it
yeah,
does.
Yeah,
Uh,
Swoosh, $50 for now for 3 outfits, but pretty much the same outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And-
yeah, to Marcode, what I'm probably gonna do is like spend 20-30 minutes, like a whole day cycle, like doing something, writing down what I got, like how much I'm selling for, and then see what's best.
Okay, cool.
I'm probably.
So can you
You
guys-
better make an Excel
do it tomorrow.
sheet. and
So can you
everything.
guys? Yeah, we would make an Excel sheet and share
I
it.
did
Well,
that for Blue.
I mean, I already got the Excel sheet for like the Codeations Cookie Run Kingdom thing, so I can just create a new sheet.
Just use that one. Exactly. I agree.
Yep.
Okay, so question for you. So can you guys visit my plot then? I think you can, right? Like if you
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a board. Yeah, yes, there's literally a board inside your home. So when you're about to walk out of, and
Oh,
go back
you're
to
right.
town, there's a blue board, and then anybody who's online that is on your friends list, I believe you can visit.
Yeah, so
I
I
don't know
can
about-
visit your board. I'm at your
Let's
place
see.
now.
Yeah, I see.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you only could do friends list.
That's pretty cool. You got a lot more stuff than I do. You're a lot further than I am. Your tent's
What do
a
you
little.
mean? What do you mean? Your place is further than mine.
What do you
mean?
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Look, you've got
Yeah, huh?
you've got the smelter, you've got the loom. I don't have either of those two things.
Wow.
I don't even have a bed yet.
Okay,
Wow.
all right. Let's just.
Where are
take a
you at,
tangent.
Nima? Let's go to Nima's.
Oh, hold
Let's
on.
go see what
I
Nima's got.
Hold on,
need
wait.
to
Hold
come
on.
back
I
then.
Yeah, you got to go to your homestead. What are you doing? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving us, Nima? Why are you
I have
adventuring?
like a load of gifts I need to dump on people.
Hold on.
I've been
No,
busy,
I don't.
okay?
You've actually been playing the game, you mean?
Yeah.
Amy
I'm
says,
the worst.
"Jeez, this game has you guys getting ready to do data processing like it's a job." Absolutely.
Okay, so I.
I'm coming. So, sorry, how do I invite you guys?
So you just have to go home. You don't have to invite us. If you just go to
Okay,
your
I go
homestead,
home.
then you'll highlight on our board for us to join you, and then we'll join Brad's next.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Code, yours is so much better looking than mine. you think I'm full of it? I'm not. you think
I'm in.
joking.
All right, we're gonna try this.
Oh wait, I can't see Nemus. I only can see Brad.
There he goes. I got Nemus. I
I
had
heard
to cancel a couple of times to go back in. Honey Jedi, thank you very much for tuning in. All right, let's look at Nima's. Wait, Nima's is
Oh,
almost set up
exclamation.
the same as yours, but opposite.
Look, they got more decorate. Nemus got more
What?
decoration.
What is this? What are these
look at-
trunks?
Look at the decorate. Oh, why is there so? What? How do you have
Wait.
different trunks?
Yeah, what are these things?
Quests. No, I think I found. Yeah, I found some chests around the world, and you just.
Oh,
This is it.
And they just come here?
look.
No,
Look
they're
at this.
decorations, so you have them in your inventory and you place them.
Oh, interesting.
Got decoration. Look at this little fountain. Oh my gosh.
This is a recruit a friend thing. I got this. This is
Yeah.
a recruit a friend. You can
Oh,
do this.
wait,
You can
wait,
get this one, Scorch.
Wait, how? I don't even.
So you go to palia.com, and then underneath the account settings, there's a recruit a friend code. And if you share that to people, and they all they have to do is click on it and make an account, like pre-register the game, and then if they do that, then you literally get what is it? Isn't there like milestones? Like every so many you get, like, you unlock one of these cosmetics for free.
You need 5 to get all of them, so you get this hat, and there's like a sweatshirt.
Is there
and
like, does it show you how many you gotta do? Oh, you need
5.
4. Oh,
you need
5.
5 for everything.
To get all the things.
Last one's the glider.
How much?
So just make 5 accounts and just do it.
Oh,
Just
5
have a
emails.
friend make
Yeah,
some,
just
some
use
emails.
5 emails, or just
Hey,
or just get your
I mean-
get like your friends or family or somebody to sign up for it, even if they'll never play the game.
Oh, this is true. Yeah, I mean, I got like 5 Gmails, and some of them I don't even ever use. So yeah, that kind of works.
Right. Brad says, I've been procrastinating on my house. Couldn't be bothered to do it the second time. And then Amy says, Kellogg, how's it going? Are you going to play Palia? Dude, she's way farther ahead. She's got a prep table, an oven, 2 smelters. What is this guy? Oh, this is
Glass smelter.
yeah, a glass smelter. Look at this. She's way ahead. I mean, her house isn't built, which my house. I've got one thing over you guys. I've got 8 hours. I got 8 hours
Yeah.
when I was sleeping.
Mine still needs almost 3 hours to
Yeah,
go.
yes. Code advanced in his sleep.
Yeah.
I
so-
literally last night, I did not get off until after 1:30 a.m. and I had to get up at 6.
Oh
I
my
was literally
God.
just trying to push because I wanted to get it going, because I knew it was an 8-hour timer. So I knew I wasn't gonna be able to play in the morning until, because I had to go to work for 8 hours. So I figured it'll be more than done when I get home. So I literally wanted to
Yeah.
just get it started and then log off, and that's what I did.
I could have done it last night if I'd known about the
Yeah,
timer.
yeah,
but on the other
same.
hand, the servers went up just the moment I went to bed, so.
And not only that too, like, I didn't even tell you guys. Like, I feel like an idiot. I should have told you guys. I should have been like, at least get your house down.
Well, yeah,
would've-
but I
that
wouldn't have
would've
been
been
able to
good.
make the planks and the stones anyway for it last night. It would have taken too much time.
That's
this.
true.
Whether to make money or not.
You got decorations on the tables too, and the shelving.
Well, the
Yeah.
shelving comes with the books.
Okay.
Well, here's what I will tell you. Here's what I not Palia. Nima is not really a good fair comparison, because this is all the games that she plays.
Well, yeah.
So Nima 100% is like, she's gonna have this fully decorated out. So like, yeah, it makes sense. I would not expect
That's
anything
true.
less.
I just
If I
started
showed up,
yesterday.
and she had nothing in here, I would immediately be like, okay, this isn't Nemo. What's going on? She doesn't like the game apparently.
That's true.
I just watched her do a live stream the other day
have
for
you
like,
seen this deer yet?
for what, 3 hours?
Come stand over here and look at its face.
I watched
Right.
Nemo like,
Yeah.
what, 3 hours place bottles and brew in some brew game. So I
Alright.
know for a fact she's. What the heck? Look at this eyeballs. What the heck, dude?
They gave it googly eyes.
Oh, that's hilarious. It's kind of creepy when you think about it. That's pretty
Now
cool.
I know what I must do. I must make a sleigh. I need 8 of them.
Oh yeah, for I
yes.
said for Halloween. Why would I say
nice.
Halloween? Winter for Christmas. M says join the Palia Discord and there's a channel to post the refer. Oh, you can do that too. That's right. M is correct. Scorch, you can join the Palia Discord and there's a channel that's specifically for posting your recruit of friends, so people will click on it for you.
Yeah, I'm on the Discord. All right, let's go to Brad's. We must see Brad's.
Yeah, we got to see Brad's.
Brad, go back.
Go back to your house, Brad. We're trying to visit. We're trying to see all of your stuff.
He's unavailable.
Yeah, he's purposely leaving because he probably doesn't want us to join. He's like, don't join my house.
You know, here, Code. Let's just go to yours real quick, and then we'll go to mine. I just want comparison. We're gonna actually.
Yeah,
see.
I want to see Cody's house.
Yeah, let's
My
go to
house
yours.
is not. My house is not cool, guys.
You
Well,
have
I
a
want
house.
to see the house.
You
All
have
right.
a house.
Fine, I'll return back home. Jeez, I'm at my house right now, guys. Okay, I'm at my
have a
house. Once you get here, you can come check it out.
Oh,
Everybody in
I
the
got
chat
you.
says, I love the googly eyes.
Yeah, right? It's awesome. Wow. You sleep on the floor, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
perfect.
Look
Yeah.
at this
Yep.
beautiful
No
house.
kidding.
Yep. Sleep on this floor. That's where my bed is. Yep.
It's got everything sort of
See?
lined up.
There's nothing here. It's minimalist. There's nothing here. Nothing to see here, guys.
We need to get you some more workbenches.
Look, I wish, and that's another thing too that also kind of bugs me is that like you can place chairs down, but you can't sit in the chairs.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't that
You
be
know what
something else that they should add into the game? They should definitely have something like some interaction. Like you can't do anything with it. You can interact with like your crafting benches, but like why can't you sit down?
You know, Code. This actually reminds me of you have for the what do you call it? The needy stuff. Your most used items. Okay, you
Yep.
cherish. You don't have much of it. You literally don't have much going on over here in your workstation and your items. And then you got this big house that you just you have. That's like the equivalent of you living in a trailer park and owning a Tesla outside.
I mean, that's the problem,
Oh,
You're not using the house, and you have like
All
you
my
have-
stuff outside. Yep. Well, in my defense, this just came online, so it's fine. Hey, look at this. I got a tree coming in my backyard or my back of my house too. All right, guys, we're gonna have a slumber party.
Perfect.
Let's all go in here.
Look,
See,
this
and I
house
hate
has
how
been
you
here
can't
so
shut the door
long.
either. Why can't you shut the door?
Shut
The house,
front door.
the house has been here so long, it's already growing inside.
It is. It is.
Okay.
Small says, "Come on,
That's-
Code. You can do
You
better
were the
than that."
Perfect door knocker. That was awesome.
Biff Bam says, "Hey, I got my
Right.
braces tightened, so it hurts real bad, but at least I can
Oh.
still watch Howl's Moving Castle and eat ice cream." Oh, nice. I mean, that's true. That's true. Ice cream is always a plus. Watch it a movie and hanging out.
Hey, House Moving Castle is a great choice.
I have no clue what that is. Is that an anime or what is that?
Oh my god. Someone educate him, please. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. House Moving Castle is from Ghibli Studios, which is basically an anime crossover with Disney or something. They have amazing movies.
Interesting.
So just for
I have
you or-
no clue.
well, just be warned, Grave of the Fireflies, not suited for kids. Princess Mononoke, not suited for kids. You really need to be careful with that. Not all of them are good for kids.
Okay. Good to know.
Just like anime.
It's true. Hey, look at my house. Look, it's got something on there. Did you see it? Look. Now it's changed. The
You find
floor's
your
changed. The
keys?
walls changed.
Oh, how did you do that?
Well, the quest line for completing your house once it's fully built, the guy comes over here and gives you this thing in your inventory called stone floor and wood paneling
Ah, okay.
that you can then put on the wall and apply to it.
Yeah, I found. Did you find the sewers yet?
The sewers?
Yeah.
No.
There's a secret store in the game.
Oh, yeah. The
What-
night store or whatever it's called from Ziki.
Yeah, it's you can get there by the sewers.
Yeah, which I didn't go the sewer route, but yes, I know the store you're talking about. I went through his house. You can go through, or not through this house, through the store. Like in
Yeah, but
town,
you
you
need a
can go
key
behind the
from
back.
him. I think it says you need a key from him.
You didn't need that in alpha because you could just run past him.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
But yes, I
Well,
get
now
what you're
you need
saying.
a key, but you can still get there through the sewers. And he has like a lot of
Cool stuff.
wallpapers and such, which was the point of the story. A lot of wallpapers, but they're very expensive.
Okay,
Thousands
very
of
cool.
coins.
Smalls, no, it is called a choppa. So it's like the pest like squirrel in the game that's like everywhere that is littered through the game. It's called a choppa, but that's what this is. It's not a like a kangaroo. It's a choppa. Much smaller than a kangaroo. More like a little bit. It's almost like more like the size of a raccoon, I guess, technically. If we're comparing its size with other
Raccoon,
animals.
beaver, something.
Biff says it's this girl Sophie Hatter meets this wizard named Hal in War Europe and stuff. Interesting. Amy says
He has to move his castle.
furry role playing. I see. I'm not okay. I'm not furry role playing. All right.
Someone who knows the movie. That's hilarious.
What? Oh, the guy that's like calling it out in the thing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a very good movie.
All right, we're gonna go see Brad's now. Let's go look at Brad's
Okay.
house. He's at his house. We're gonna visit him. See what his house looks like.
Let's see. Oh.
Wow, I got
Wow,
kicked
this
out.
is a different. This is a different layout. Okay.
Is this mine? Oh.
This is Brad's.
Breast.
Hey, he's got one of those decorative trunks too. I want one of those trunks.
I got one from the quest to visit the shrines.
You got what? Oh, one of the trunks, you mean?
Yeah, one of the trunks. I fished one up.
So he hasn't gotten his. Oh, wait. You can contribute?
what?
What?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you can contribute to houses being built.
And
Oh.
upgrades and stuff.
Well, yeah, you can work together too, cooking as well.
What? I didn't realize that you can then. Okay, I knew you can like request it from like the thing, but I didn't realize that I could like put materials in.
Nice.
He's not worth it. I'm not gonna put the materials in there. Just kidding, Brad.
Oh, you've already said it. You can't backtrack. You've committed full sin. Full
Small
sin.
says Amy low key was what I was thinking. Hector, what is going on? Says Code the game looks amazing, but I'm gonna head out. Alrighty, Hector, have a good one, man. Take it easy. Mark, what's going on? Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm doing fantastic. All right, we'll be nice. We'll finish off his sap planks.
So,
I finished
if I
off your
open
sap planks for you.
chest, do I go in my own inventory?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, your inventory loads across the thing. Mike, what is going on, dude?
That's
It's been a hot
awesome.
minute since I've seen you here. Welcome back to the live stream, Mike. All right, so can I post? I'm assuming I can't, right? So you can grab items from your inventory from somebody else's thing, right? But I can't. Yeah, okay. So I can't place it on somebody else's plot though. Nuggy, what is going on? Says, are you going to give away any keys? I am going to give away keys. Yes, I am. I'm probably going to give at least 2 away this stream. Okay, so we've got that there.
Now you
That's
just
cool,
need some
though.
bricks.
I don't know if I've got any bricks because I cheated and I bought all my bricks. I don't even have a smelter. But I got 537 gold, though.
Nice.
I'm rich. What's going on,
Buy
yo?
an upgraded bow still.
Yeah, you've got all your upgraded stuff. Guys, what am I doing at Brad's house? I need to go finish my house. I haven't even done any of my stuff.
Wait, what are we doing?
Whatever we want to do. What do you want to do? You want to go on like an excursion? You want to go do stuff together out in the world? Is that what we want to do?
Do we...
Sure.
How do quests work collectively? Can we complete quests together, or the quest, since they're all
I don't
different?
know, because we're not on the same quest, are we?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like you technically would just be working on your own, I guess.
Sort of, but if you need certain materials, I guess you could do work together that way. I don't know. Do we need to go fishing for some money?
We
Hunting?
can. Can I make a smelter? I
Well,
feel like I
we
need to
can
go
just
buy a
go
smelter.
run around the world and see what we come across.
We could. Let's go do that.
Mhm.
I've got to
Just
clean
need
I got to
to-
clean inventory. I need to make arrows.
I got clean hands. I'm good.
Clean hands. You wash your hands.
I just need to deliver some stuff to peeps.
Did you get the inventory upgrade?
There she
I need-
is.
I need
Yeah, I have the
this.
inventory upgrade. It's
Nima, I
great.
forgot to ask you before. Do you play Cookie Run Kingdom? I couldn't remember if you actually do or not.
No, actually.
Okay.
I actually didn't know what it was when I came to watch you.
Okay, I gotcha. I was just trying to see because I know you showed up in a couple of the live streams, which I know that doesn't necessarily mean you play. I just didn't know if you did, and that's how you originally knew. Guys, do you want to hear the funny story how me and Nima actually met? It's a funny story, isn't it, Nima? Do you remember the story?
No.
You don't remember the story?
How did
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. 1 second here, let me catch up on chat. So Nuggy says, really, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for an email, but I'm super impatient. Mike says, woo, keys, incoming, LOL. Are you planning to make your own neighborhood for the community? Yeah, I've got a community already going. It's like us 4 currently. If you guys end up getting in, you guys are more than welcome to join. Nuggy says, is it a draw for the 2 keys or is it randomly selected? It's randomly selected, but I'm gonna do it via the active members here on the live stream. Brad says, wait, how do I get clay? You can ask Scorch that one. I'll let you tell him in a second.
by the water?
Yeah.
Amy says, yes, please. And then Mike says, yes. Okay, so the story is, so check this out. So the story is I'm a fish while we're doing this in my own little homestead. Or actually, I'm ready to go. I'll just make my way out back to town and wait for you guys. But so the story basically goes is randomly out of the blue, right? I get a message on Discord from Nima, right? And I have no clue who she is, right, whatsoever. And I literally get a random message, and I can't remember what Discord we were in. We were in something. I don't know if it was like YouTube Gaming or what it is, but we had some mutual server, and that's where they got my my name or my profile. So they sent me a random Discord message, and it was like something along the lines of like, hey, I've been really passionate and working on developing this game. It looked, I checked
Oh
out
my
your
God,
YouTube channel.
My hacker actually messaged you.
Yeah. And so
That's not a good game to tell. That's an awful memory for me.
Let's hear it.
Why? I mean, the memory might
It
be
was a
awful for
literal
you, I
nightmare
guess.
Because Discord refused to do anything about it for weeks. So I
Yeah,
had
that is-
a hacker running my Discord, banning my admins. They could have just deleted everything,
True.
and they stole
Wow.
money.
Code.
Yeah,
Check out
see-
that.
Oh, that a funny
It was a
story? That'll
nightmare.
sound funny.
But I'm
Well,
glad I met you through it. And I didn't know that
ironically,
because they clicked everything away.
yeah, so ironically what happened is like I said, I got a random message from her Discord account. Didn't know that she was hacked whatsoever. I had no clue who she was, but I got a random message from her account on Discord, and it was like this long-winded story of like how they are a passionate, content creator, and how they've been working on making their own game, blah blah blah, and they wanted me to click this link, right, to go play this game. And I was like, not dumb, I didn't want to click the link, but then I like responded
was.
back, and we chatted back and forth for a couple of minutes, like a couple of messages back and forth, and they were just really pushing for me to play the game, and I'm like, okay, that's weird, like whatever. So then I ended up clicking on your profile, which then showed me your YouTube channel, which was not hacked, right? And so then I was like, okay, and then I tuned into one of your live streams, like that you were like one of those days or the next day or whatever. I had tuned into your live stream after remembering our conversation and clicking on your profile. I was like, oh, she's live right now. So I clicked on it, chatted to you, and then from there you were like, no, that's not my Discord account has been hacked, that's not me. And then from there I was like, oh, this isn't you. So then like I reported the person, did all the proper steps that I needed to do on my end, block them, all that stuff, and then from there we've just I've just been watching her ever since, and then we've just been friends from there. But that is literally the story of how we met.
Yeah, and then you came into my chat like, hey, you want to play Small Land together? I was like, yeah, let's talk about it. So I sent you an email, and the rest is history.
Right.
But yeah, I'm very
exactly.
glad you didn't fall for that. The thing was, a friend of someone I actually knew, messaged me in my native language.
Okay, which is
Dutch.
okay, Dutch.
So I assumed it was just him. So
'Kay.
I fell for it. It's really easy to fall for that kind of stuff if you know someone. Yeah.
Right. Well, I didn't even know you. I didn't fall for it because I mean, obviously,
No,
like
you
I mean,
didn't
I've
know
been,
me.
yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I didn't know you whatsoever, but I just thought it was just interesting, like just a crazy situation how we ended up still
Yeah.
actually being friends. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like somehow we actually made this work, even through, you know, because I normally wouldn't have gave anybody a time of day. I would have just been like, whatever, another scammer, and would have skipped out and called it good. But somehow you just happen to be live, which, you know, change things up, because I was like, wait a second, I'm like, is this really you, like sending me this Discord message? And you're like, no, that's not me. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then I'm like,
Thank
wait a
goodness you
second.
didn't.
And then I'm like, wait a second, like, okay, this person, oh, I like her voice. Oh, she's cool. I like her personality. I'm like, okay, cool. She's actually not a bad person, but this hacker needs to go. Oh, that's
And
funny.
he did. They finally fixed it, but Discord took way too long to do that. But
What did Discord end up saying? Like, what was the whole final, like did they, I mean, how did they figure stuff
nothing.
out?
they finally got to my complaint like 3 weeks later, and then it was 5 minutes work for them. And you have to realize that because I'm a streamer and then I'm like 100 Discords, they got a lot of people through me. If they had just blocked my account the moment I had, told
Requested
them it was
it.
hacked, they would have saved themselves so much work. It
Yeah,
was really
that's
such a dumb situation.
Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Amy says, Code and Nima's friendship forged through surviving a crime spree. Basically, yep.
It's awesome.
It's hard to quiet my mind. It's always full of ideas. Did you give your gifts away? I saw you running around. You giving your gifts away?
Good company is
Oh yeah,
always
but
welcome.
I already gave him a gift, so I can't give him another one.
Yeah, I think it's like one per day, isn't it?
No, because I can't give anyone I've gifted to a gift. So I think it's once a week, actually.
Oh, so it's a weekly.
Or is it? Oh, is it a real life day?
It might be a real life day.
Yeah, okay, I was thinking about that wrong. Yeah, it must be a real life day.
Nuggy says, can you have relationships in Palia? Yes, you can have relationships in Palia. There are everybody, you can friendship everybody, but then there are certain NPCs that you can do a tier 2, which then brings you into like a more, or not tier 2, brings you into like a romance, which I think is tier 3 technically.
Yeah, you need to be tier 3 friends before you can do that.
Before you can romance them.
Yeah.
This is a catastrophe. Can I help you with something? Oh, Code, I didn't see you there. I suppose the circumstances are dire enough to ask for your assistance. You see, something truly terrible has happened. Somebody lost my sandwich. Really, bro?
It's a national emergency.
Possibly expect me to get any work done when I'm famished? Dude, you definitely aren't missing any meals, bro. Get out of here with your sandwich. Your one sandwich. You could afford to skip a sandwich.
Wow.
You can help me
rude.
find it. Where should I look? I never agreed to this. All right, I'll be nice. Let's see. I was on a walk greeting mine. This is a rest of a moment. I found a spot in the shade where I was surrounded by fragrance of freshly bloomed flowers.
So who lost their sandwich?
Kenley, is that how you say his name? The mayor.
Oh, Enley. Alright.
Yeah. Kenley, if that's how you say it. Or Enley. Is it
Oh,
just, is the
Kenley.
case silent?
No, I think it doesn't matter. You can decide.
Which one is it? Is it
hold
silent or
on.
not silent? I don't need the work table.
I think I think it's Kenley. Kenley.
Yeah, it's got a K on it, but I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. Amy says, so, but I'm sorry that happened to Nima. That sounds upsetting, frustrating. Yeah, that probably is super frustrating. I've never had my account hacked whatsoever, and that's not a challenge, by the way, to anybody listening. But I have never had my account hacked. I have had several times people reach out as scammers trying to, hack my stuff. I'm not trying to say that I'm smart, but I've just like tried getting to a point where like me being in in the IT field and being a graphic designer on top of that, like I've just, been around a lot of scammy stuff. So like I just try to, keep an eye out for that. As soon as like something is weird or awkward, I'm always like, this is weird. And I just don't click on anything.
I use myself as a warning because I'm very careful. I have double protection everywhere and in email and on my phone, and I'm so careful with this shit, and I never click anything I get.
So how did you
except
get
I knew
hacked
this
then?
person. Well, it was this person who said hi, which is a normal greeting with anyone, no matter
Okay.
what language you speak. And I said, so I talked him back in Dutch, like, hey, how are you? And he answered me in Dutch, meaning I just clicked like, okay, it's that person.
Okay.
Because he's one of the few Dutch persons I know on Discord.
Right.
And then he was like, yeah, I made a game, you want to test it? And I just woke up, basically.
Well, right, but not only that, but it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it makes it harder when it's somebody that you know. Like that's where it would get tough. Like that,
Yeah.
like it would have to be for me. It would have to be somebody like close. It would have to be somebody like Scorch, for instance, you know, or like Brad. You know, it would have to be like one of my mods or something, you know, that messaged me. But yeah, I do agree that I feel like would be tough if you knew them directly. You mean, you know, it would be hard. Hey, this hasn't been fixed. Look at this. This thing's still floating in midair. Have you guys seen this?
No, what,
Come over to the shop, Zeki's shop in town, if you're in town.
yeah, come.
There's
But yeah, I just
literally
use
this thing
myself as a
floating right here.
warning, to tell people how easy it is to fall for it if they hack someone you know. And they don't warn anyone.
Yeah,
Because
it's
what I did, I just sent out all the warnings to everyone I could.
yeah, it's rough. For sure. Speaking of hacks,
Yeah,
I
it's
had the other day I was selling something locally. I don't know like if you guys have it where you live or anything. One second, let me catch up on the chat really quick. It says sorry, I'm gonna go crazy once I get to play. Yeah, no worries, Nuggy says. Isn't that what the outfit is about, Code? Looking for like-minded friends. I think that's sweet. Ain't no shame in the toe beans game, right? Floating broom. Bro, I played this all day. Yeah, dude, I know you did, Rap. If you want to get in and join on this, you can too, Rap. But anyways, what I was saying was so the other day I had another scam. Are you guys coming to me, by the way, or are you guys not coming?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, okay. I
need
just
to
didn't know
go
if you guys
behind these
forgot about it.
houses. No, I'm coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm working
Just a
on
little
one
bit
over
away.
there.
Perfect. Okay, I'll just chill here then. But what I was saying was yeah, so I actually had another day. So we have a thing on Facebook, like Marketplace or whatever, that's called like, you know, like different groups, like, you know, swap sites, and that's what they call them here. And it's like really popular. It's like a way for you to just sell stuff locally, you know, to people like through Facebook. And so anyways, I was selling a graphics card, right, on Swap. And I like posted the graphics card pictures and everything. And a local person, right, that had a local profile. Look at this thing floating. Is it floating on your screen?
Yes.
Wait, you're floating on something. You walked on something.
Wait, what's floating?
Do you have something floating right here in front of me?
No. Oh wait, yeah, there's a broomstick.
Yeah, like a weird little broomstick. It's the Nimbus 2000, Amy says.
No, it's the firebolt. What are you talking about?
The firebolt. Yeah.
That one is so 1990.
Where's the Cromwells?
Yeah, no worries, Rap. But anyway, so what I was saying was, so I ended up getting a, you know, person message me, right? Like a local person. Like they had like a local, you know, Facebook account and everything from the same area that I'm from. And, you know, because the radius only goes so far. But they messaged me and it literally seemed legit, right? Because this is the normal situation or the normal way you do this, right? So I'm just going to collect some resources if you guys are down to do that. But so yeah, so basically they messaged me. They were like, hey, you know, I'm interested in your graphics card. Is it still for sale? And I'm like, yep. I'm like, you know, I've got the graphics card. You know, when would you like to come take a look at it, you know, or pick it up, right? And that's the normal thing to say. And then they were like, okay, sounds good. Well, I can come over after work on such and such time. And then they were like, you know, however, though, my husband is available, you know, now, if you are okay with him coming to pick it up instead of me. And I'm like, sure. I'm like, I don't care, you know. I was like, your husband can pick it up. That's totally fine. And then they replied back and said, okay, well, just to make sure that this isn't a scam, you know, like, because it makes sense, right? Like you're on a selling site or on, you know, Facebook, you know, selling something. So they were like, you know, just to make sure that this isn't a scam, they're like, you know, do you mind me texting, you know, you a code and you just tell me what the code is so I know that you're a legit person, right? And at first, which I feel like I should have known this, right? But like at first I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? Like, you know what I mean? Like I get it, you know, like there's a lot of scammy stuff, you know, going around. Like you know, sure. So I gave her my telephone number, which I'm not worried about it. Like, it's fine because, you know, I already get spam calls anyway. So it's like, oh, dude, this bug is tough, dude. But, you know, so I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. I'll just give her my telephone number. So I gave her my telephone number, right? And then then a code was sent to me, right? Well, here's where the scam is. The code that was sent to me was actually from Google for my two-step authentication. And so the scam, what she did is she asked for my telephone number, went to Google, hit forgot password, and put in my telephone number, and then it basically sends whatever account is associated with that telephone number, right? Your two-step authentication code is a text message for you to verify it's you, right? To Google to reset your password.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So then the code that was sent to me, I happen to have history, right? Like, on my phone from where Google had sent it to me before, and because I had history, I noticed that. And because I noticed it, I ended up, dude, this bug, what is going on here? Oh, I'm out. Somebody catch this bug. Come get this bug, guys. I hit him twice and he didn't go down.
Which one?
Oh, did he disappear? I think he disappeared. Weird. No, there was a grasshopper right here, and I hit him like 2 times, and he did the little puzzle thing and kept on going, so it must have been like a higher rarity one. But anyways, but yeah, no, it was a crazy scam. So like, yeah, basically they were literally just doing that, and I noticed it because I had chat history, right? And I noticed that it wasn't from like a personal cell phone number. It was from like like a 4-digit or 5-digit number, right? Which would mean that it's like from some automated service, not from her actual telephone number. And it sent me that code, and it had the G dash blah 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 blah. Like it normally would from from a Gmail perspective. So once I realized that, I responded back to them. I said, "Ha ha ha, nice scam," right? And then the moment I went to go type, I'm reporting you, it popped up and said, "User has blocked you."
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, "What, dude?" But that was the first time I've ever been like someone's tried scamming me locally, because there's no way that they like found my area, like on my on the selling site and had a Facebook, you know what I mean, like for my area. That just seems, like you know what I mean? Like, not unruly, but it just seems weird, right? It just seems like the chances of that would be pretty slim compared to, like, somebody actually in my area is scamming.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've never had that either.
I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I really thought that I was like, this is strange. Like, you know what I mean? Like how this works. So, Nima, I don't know. Have you ran around with anybody yet or no?
What, in
Like,
game?
actual run around together? So, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. So, check this out. So, if we hit the same item, so like if we all hit this once, then we all can loot from it. Okay? So like the copper, if we all hit it once, we can loot from it. And then not only that, same thing goes for a tree. So like if we turn around and hit this, then whoever hit it can loot it from it. And then if you don't hit it, so like let Nima take, or I was going to say yeah, you guys take that one down. See, now you did that. I didn't hit it. I can't loot this. It doesn't drop any loot for me. So it's all about, doing it together if you want to share the loot on certain materials.
That works the same way if you're not in a party, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't know if it works the same way being a party or not. I have no clue. I just meant like with other people, like party or not. Like, so like you guys hit both of those. I haven't hit any of those, so I don't get the ability to pull those even though we're on the same party.
It works when you're not in the party too, if you're just
With running around.
Where's some purple trees at? I haven't seen no purple trees lately.
I'm not sure.
Cross
There
them
is
sometimes, but not yet.
I need copper. That's one.
There's a
thing.
copper here. Nima, where are you at? Or Brad's with us. Where are you at, Nima?
Come in.
So
I
we
was
got
looking
copper
for the
node.
sandwich.
Brad apparently didn't get that. All right. What do we got? So Lee, what's going on? Thank you very much for tuning in. The beta is fantastic. Diva says, hello, is a giveaway going on? Yeah, we've actually been going on for an hour now. We can do a giveaway. We could do one giveaway. Yeah, let's do one giveaway really quick. Why not? Let's do it.
There's
All
copper
right.
on-